we have our 2 contestants in the ring. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I'm solo today. Not even a puppy. Adam's busy with work, so he couldn't join me. And the trail I'm about to take right over there is a little extreme to bring the puppies along. Toby did make it when he was younger, but he's gotten a little up there in years, and for his safety and my peace of mind, I didn't want to bring him and risk him getting injured or anything like that. But I got a little overnight trip planned, a little backpack trip, boulder trip really. Got to go up a boulder wash to get to a mountain lake on the top of this mountain. So it should be a pretty fun hike. Plan on going up there. There's that mountain lake. I'm gonna hang out, spend the night, eat a little food. And if you've seen our videos before, or maybe you're new, if you don't know, Adam and I like to cook. We like to eat fresh out here in the woods, and that's kind of the opposite of what I'm doing today. I'm not eating fresh. I am eating backpackers food. I know I talk a lot of crap about Backpackers Pantry and Mountain House, but when I was in REI the other day, I saw a new brand, Peak. I will have a picture right here. I'd never seen them before. They might be new, or maybe they're just new to the Spokane REI. I'd never seen them before. So I got a breakfast, a lunch, and dinner from Peak, and I actually also got a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, same entrees, same thing, but of Mountain House. And I was going to do a little comparison on each one of them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'll put a timestamp up on the screen right here. So if you want to just skip forward to where I'm eating the food and, you know, giving my critiques and my opinions on both brands, you can skip to that. If not, I'd say sit back, relax, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm gonna ruck up and we're gonna get to backpacking. I'm gonna get after it. Oh, gotta love that fresh mountain air. Let's get going. If you're curious why I didn't bring a dog, right here. Gotta follow the rock slide up. A little tough for a pupper to do. But me, it's not too terrible as long as I don't fall. Let's hope not. Well, I thought I'd give you a little update. I'm about an hour in. It's rocky. I'm a little winded. But sorry, it's a little unstable. It's gorgeous up here. I could try to bushwhack it, but that stuff's thick and thorny. I just don't feel like dealing with that. But you can still see some snow. There's actually a little snow right, boop, 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 right there. Still a little snow up here. Most of the lake, and I am hot. I'm supposed to get up to like 90 today up here, probably in the 80s, but I mean, there's snow. Doubt the water's gonna be cold. I might take a dip in, I don't know. Might feel good. Might be like an ice bath, you know? Ice the body after a tough workout. Man, these rocks are no joke. I mean, look at that guy. That guy's got to be 15 feet, 20 feet tall. I mean, it's just a lot of bouldering. And that's why I didn't bring the dogs. I mean, they're too old. Young pup could do it. But about 3/4 of the way there, I'm gonna keep on going. A little bit more out of the bouldery stuff. Here, running water. Oh, I see one of the little bottom lakes. It's kind of like I think there's like 3 chain lakes in here. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's not the big one. Ooh. Oh. crystal clear. Keep going up and get there. And just wanted to put this out there for anyone trying to go alone. If you're going alone, do it slow. Like, I could probably do this trip a lot quicker than I'm doing it, but I'm by myself. So that means if anything happens to me, I break a bone, I roll an ankle, you know, anything like that, it's on me to get out. And only me. I can't rely on anyone. There's no cell phone service, nothing like that. So I do it slow and methodical. I mean, it may not be the best. It's gonna take you a while, but not getting injured is probably the #1 goal out here. You still want to get out and enjoy it. I mean, going with someone else is always fun. And even with someone else, be slow and methodical. I mean, even with these rocks, like, this is ankle rolling, leg breaking, arm breaking terrain. So you want to be slow. And I guess my main point is I just want everyone to be safe out there. I'm out here by myself, and if you go out by yourself, just be careful. All right, we've made it. Nice little spot already. I already got some wood for me. Woo! Look at that. Oh, I just saw a fish. Looks like a little trout. Man, I should have brought a fly fishing rod or something. Oh, look at that, all that snow. Whew. Gorgeous. Well, made it here in about an hour and a half. Could have been quicker, but safety first. I think you guys deserve a little shot so you can see what this is all about. It's pretty gorgeous. All right, enjoy the bird's eye view. As you saw, I made it. Not bad for a little solo overnighter. It's gorgeous up here. Oh, the snow and the granite. Man, geologist's wet dream. And I have just been seeing the trout go crazy out here. I'll probably adventure down this way a little later, but I think I'm gonna relax, maybe soak my feet. I think I'm gonna sit on that, soak my feet in the cold water. We'll probably go numb and hydrate, and might be lunchtime soon, so might be time to have our first backpackers food. Well, 2 of them, so I'll see you in a few. So here we are. Initial first impression is the Peak Refuel packaging is way more appealing. It is more expensive, but way more appealing packaging, and the protein amounts are way up. When it comes to doing any sort of activities, I mean, you need protein and carbs to keep going. So we'll dive a little bit more into it, but I'm gonna get the chili macs ready and make some lunch. Lunchtime. We got the Peak Refuel beef chili mac, and then we got the Mountain House Adventure Meals chili mac with beef. So I'm gonna cook both these, try each of them, see what happens. Relatively somewhat same ingredients. I will put the Refuel macros and calories right here, and the Mountain House macros and calories right here. But first, look, I mean, more protein, more carbs, more fats, a little bit more, but more money. I'll also include the price. So we got some more money. Sorry, the wind's a little loud. Hopefully that chills out. But I'm gonna get some water boiling in the jet boil and get to cooking. First things first, looks like they're both about 10 minutes to make, or The Peak is 10 minutes. This is 5 minutes and 4 minutes cool down, so 9 minutes. So we'll get the Peak going first. Got the jet boil, so boiling water's not going to be a problem. And I have a pretty good source of water. I did bring the Grail purifier bottle. Card up there if you want to check this thing out. It's pretty cool. So I don't have to worry about boiling my water for 3 minutes. It's already been purified, so I'll just get it boiling and get those cooking. So initial impression, looking in there. Honestly, the noodles in here look like Easy Mac. There's not a real smell. I think I'm getting a little paprika and maybe a little cayenne, but besides that, no smell out of the refuel, out of the Peak Refuel. So nothing really going on there. I don't know how well in there you guys can see. And Mountain House, I actually really like the smell. Like, it smells like chili. Mountain House, good on you. It smells really good, and the noodles look pretty good. Looks a little spicier, maybe. But that's why, you remember baby wipes? I brought some because I knew I was going to be eating, I guess technically 6 of these. So I brought baby wipes. You better believe it. But I'm going to get some water boiling. I need, well, looks like I ripped off the instructions, so that's already, oh, maybe I didn't. Never mind. So I need 1.5 cups for the Mountain House and 1.33 cups for the refill. So I'm gonna get that water boiling, and I will check back in with you guys once these are cooking. You know, for these backpacker meals, the jet boil and the Grail might be the perfect combo. I mean, already purified water, boil water in a minute. Shoot, I'm ready to eat. I don't know if I brought this up, but remember, take the oxidizer out. Don't want to eat that. Initial impression, I mean, the Mountain House might have it. It smelled way better, and I'm shocked. I mean, it's cheaper, and I don't know, the bag's less appealing. We'll see what happens. Let's get that cooked, and then I'll be back. It's been about 10 minutes, so I think it's time to give it a try. My first initial look at them is, I re-looked at the instructions for the Mountain House because it said 1.5 cups. I put 1.5 cups in there, and it looks more like soup. I'll show you guys right now, actually. It's kind of hard to show because it's so watery, but oh, where are you? Look at that. It's like soup. And that's 1.5 cups in there. So, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. 1.33 cups in the Peak Refuel. It actually looks like chili. Look at that. Oh. Like, that actually looks like chili. Some thick chili. Nice and thick. Just how I like it. Well, let's dive into this Mountain House first. Like, just soup. I mean, as far as backpacking food goes, this is my favorite one out of the Mountain House brand. We'll do 3 bites. I mean, first things first is the flavor's okay. If you haven't got one of these long spoons from Sea to Summit, you need one or your hand's gonna get all gross. Not bad. Not bad, but not great. I mean, it's backpacking food. What's gonna happen? Let's go on to the, like, this actually looks like chili. I mean, look at that. That's thick. Okay. Ah, sweet chili sauce. I was gonna say this is a lot sweeter, and okay. It does feel a lot more hearty. That Peak Refuel is pretty good. I don't know if I'm a fan of the sweet chili. Honestly, I'm more of a spicy guy than a sweet guy. But it feels like it'll actually fill me up. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, the meat, I mean, it all feels like it's been freeze-dried, but overall texturally and like looking at it appealing-wise, I'm gonna have to go with the refuel. It's pretty good. Now, the Backpacker's Pantry is not bad. I love the flavor of the Backpacker's Pantry. It's nice and spicy. It's like a spicy chili, but mine turned out like soup. It's a cup and a half. When I did the 5-minute stir, I reread the instructions because it looked like soup, and it says a cup and a half. So I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe if it sits longer, it'll thicken up. I'm not sure. If it does, I'll let you guys know. But round one, lunch, chili mac. I'm gonna have to go with the Premier Protein. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Let's do this out of a 1 to 5 scale. I'm gonna give it a 4. And the chili mac from Backpacker, or not Backpacker's Pantry, Mountain House, we're gonna give that a 3.5. I would give it a 3 just because it's not really chili, it's soup, but the flavor is there. The flavor is there. So I'm gonna eat this, enjoy the view, maybe go swimming if the sun comes back out. It actually clouded up on me. I see some blue skies. Maybe I'll go swimming. If not, I'll check in with you guys after I eat. See you in a little bit. Both are finished. I'm stuffed. I mean, I know these are, you know, that says 2 servings and probably one person eats these, but I just ate 2. I'm stuffed. I'm gonna have to go hike around or do something to burn off some of this so I can eat 2 for dinner. But I'm still gonna keep my rating the same. Towards the end though, the Premier or the Peak Refuel, it got grainy for some reason. I mean, I don't know if it didn't mix all the way, but there was a little bit of graininess to it. Maybe I didn't mix it enough, but all in all, I'm keeping the ratings the same. Remember to pack in, pack out. I am in Bear and Cougar country, so I'm gonna wash these out in the lake so there's no food smell left in them. And then I'm gonna grab the tops that I ripped off and the O2 packets, get those in there, get that compressed and put it away in my pack. But all in all, 4, 3.5. That's my rating. So we'll see how dinner goes. What's up? It's been a little while, a couple hours at least. Thought I'd check in. I've just been relaxing by the lakeside. But the wind is kicked up. I was just gonna lay right here on my pad, but it's so open right here. The wind has just been ripping. So I've moved down over here. Probably gonna grab some of this firewood. Might have a little fire. Give me something to do, but I got this little fire pit right here. I moved over here because I just have the pad and my sleeping bag, so I don't have anything for shelter, but these bushes and the tree and stuff, I have a little bit more cover from the wind. Got the little secondary lake down there. But, I mean, it's a pretty low-key day. Just me hanging out. I needed to get out, enjoy some fresh air, so I'm probably gonna get some firewood, try to build up an appetite because I gotta eat another 2 dinners. I feel okay. I don't know. That was a lot of food. I think that was part of the issue. But glad I brought baby wipes. They should give you a complimentary baby wipe with each freeze-dried food packet. Just an idea. But I'm gonna grab some wood, maybe get a fire going. I'll check in with you guys after. The wind's calmed down and there's actually a little blue sky right now. So might be a nice night. I think it will be. And it's hitting about, what are we at? Oh, just hit 8 o'clock right there. So I think it's time for some dinner. So we have our 2 contestants in the ring. Beef stroganoff with noodles from Mountain House, and beef stroganoff with rotini noodles, mushrooms, and cream sauce from Peak Refuel. So I'm gonna get both these cooked up. You guys don't need to see the process, you saw it once. Let's see, initially, I mean, Peak's definitely got the advantage with, I mean, it's an appealing packaging. Like, their marketing did good. I mean, it's a lot more appealing than that, but once again, it's more expensive. And I will put the macros and calories above for each so you can see. But initially, this one's got more carbs and more protein. Actually, no, sorry, more protein, less carbs. This one has less protein, more carbs, just right off the bat. So I'm gonna get into it. Let's get these opened up really quick. Go with the Peak really quick. Oh, don't forget. Let's get out of the other one too. All right, let's go with the Peak. Okay. This one I can actually smell some stuff. All right, that's not bad. I don't know how well you guys can see in there. But looks like some rotini noodles. I see some mushrooms and some cubed beef. Mmm. Oh. All right. Mountain House. Oh yeah. I don't see any mushrooms in here, but the meat's not cubed, so maybe it's a little different. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But initially, once again, the smell for Mountain House is way better right off the bat. I'm excited to try these. I'm gonna get them cooking. You guys don't need to see that. I'm gonna get the water boiling in the jet boil, get them cooking for 10 minutes. So I'll see you in 10 minutes. You can tell it's starting to get really pretty out here. Sun's going down over the mountains. It's looking really cool. But so it's been 10 minutes. Let's start out with the Mountain House. First things first, the Mountain House took a 1 2/3 cup water. The Peak took 2/3 cup water. So I'm assuming the Mountain House is going to be watery, which it is. Let you get a peek of it. Right there. I mean, it's actually not as watery as the chili mac was. So we'll do our 3-bite taste test. Looks good. Smells good. Oh, there's mushrooms in here too. Kind of bland. Definitely doesn't taste as good as it smelled when I opened it. Yeah, it's just kind of bland. It needs a little more, I don't know, some sriracha would be good right now. Okay. Initial thoughts. I mean, like earlier, it's backpacking food. Like, it'll get the job done. It's nothing special. Let's try the Peak. Now, this stuff, wow. Oh, there's a mosquito in there. Extra protein. This is thick. Like, there's no water at all. Look at that. No water at all. So, like, I mean, whew. Okay. Hands down, the Peak. Wow. Sorry, the mosquitoes are going nuts. My gosh. I don't know if that was 2 or 3 bites, but I'm taking another. Well, hands down, the Peak Refuel beef stroganoff. Ooh. If you're looking to buy some backpacking food or some backpackers food, do not pass up on the Peak Refuel beef stroganoff. That is good. It's got mushrooms in it. The beef's really good. The flavor's there. The Mountain House wasn't bad, but the flavor wasn't there. I mean, it's too watery. I don't know. Maybe they need to drop down their water amount a little, because it's just watery. Maybe that's why it tastes so bland, is it's watered down too much. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna eat these, check back in with you once I'm done. I smashed the Peak Refuel. It was amazing. Mountain House, no me gusta. I don't think I'm even gonna eat this. First of all, I'm stuffed, and second of all, it's bland. It's really bland. Maybe if it wasn't 90% water, it'd be better. But I'm gonna give the Peak Refuel, keep in mind this is a scale of backpacking food, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Like, that is the best backpacking meal I've had ever. I mean, for something savory, let's hold off until like desserts and granola and stuff. That stuff's really good. But as far as like savory goes for a dinner or lunch thing, the Peak Refuel Stroganoff is the way to go. I'm gonna dump this. Mountain House, you're getting a 2. Yeah, you're getting a 2. But I'm gonna get a little fire going. The mosquitoes are murdering me. So I'm gonna get a little fire going and then probably go to bed. I'll check in with you guys later. Well, everyone, I think it's fair to say it's bedtime. I'm comfy, I'm full. All in all, good solid day. A little full on Backpacker's Pantry and Peak Refuel, but good day. My stomach feels okay. Morning, might have to visit the old baby wipes. But till then, I'm gonna batten up the hatch and hit the hay. I'll see you guys in the morning. Night. Morning. I had to cover up. The mosquitoes attacked my face and my head all night. And then around 1 o'clock, mosquitoes left, and that was nice. And I was greeted by rain, which rained till about 4 o'clock. And then this wind picked up. But hey, the wind dried me off, so wasn't too bad. I think it's time for that last meal. Our breakfast. Space food. Well, it's the most important meal of the day, so I might as well make it. I'm gonna pack up, make some breakfast. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is ripping right now, but final meal, and I got granola. They're not exactly the same granola. This one's mountain berry granola, so it's got strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. This is just blueberry granola, so there is a little bit of a difference. I already got my water going. This one takes a full cup, this one takes half a cup. Maybe Mountain House won't be watery this time. It'd be nice. But first impression, I mean, presentation looks great. We got, this actually has more protein. The Mountain House has more protein. That's the first time it's had more protein. So I will put the calories and the macros for each one above. So I'm gonna get these cooking and we'll see who the winner is. Oh, water's boiling. The wind is going. So nice thing about the breakfast granolas is there's no wait time. So let's crack into the Mountain House. I don't think I did a before look and smell. Smells good. And it looks pretty good. But once again, it looks like water. Like, maybe not. Okay. That's pretty good. It's not bad. It's got good flavor. The blueberries actually had a little bit of juice to them. I like that. But it was a little watery. I don't know. I mean, I guess some people do their granola watery. So, I mean, I can't say anything different about Peak either. Theirs is really watery. There's that strawberries and stuff though. Well, I don't know if it was really a contest to begin with, just because these had strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and the Mountain House only had blueberries. But, I mean, I'm one bite in and the Peak's gonna win. It's that simple. I love raspberries, I love blueberries, I love strawberries. Put them all in one. Nice little breakfast package. I really like this. I'm gonna finish these. Oh, never give you guys a peek. Sorry, I lost my carabiner. I gotta, look at that. Looks like some watery sludge, but it's granola. It's nothing too special. I mean, the Mountain House isn't any different. The Mountain House might have won if it had the berries, but they didn't have a blueberry only. So the Peak's probably gonna win it. I'm gonna eat these. I'll check in back with you. I think I'm gonna actually give them both 5 out of 5s. I'm not gonna, this branch. The refuel Peak, it wasn't a fair fight. You know, if the refuel Peak was, or the Peak refuel was full blueberry, then it would have been a fair fight, I think. But the Mountain House one was good. I highly suggest it. I would suggest both of those are good options for a breakfast, a backpacker's breakfast. That being said, they're both 5 out of 5s. I'm all packed up, or just about. I'm stuffed. Eating the whole 2 meal thing is tough. Like, even for me, I'm a big guy and I eat a lot, but it's just a lot of freeze dried. I'm sure me and the toilet are gonna go to war later. But that being said, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff packed up, load up some water, and probably head down to the truck, and I'll see you there. Let's get going. Packed up, headed out. You guys saw the lake there with the sun coming down, but It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to my father and everyone else's father. This video will be out a few days later, but I just wanted to get that out there. And I met some fellow backpackers, Carlos and Chris. They were great guys, fun to meet them, and it's always good to see other backpackers exploring and getting out in the Willder. But it's time to head back to the truck, and you know, you always figure the way down's easier, but right now my calves are a little sore. I got some work ahead of me. Now that might have hurt a little. Whew. That thing's as big as a two-story house. All right, onward. Man, nature is just crazy. Check out this tree growing out of this rock. Wow. Nature never ceases to amaze me, especially this morning view. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be perfect. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me. It's windy and I'm heading home. Made it down. If I can reiterate anything, it's that take your time, especially coming down. You're gonna get tired and you're gonna see that end and you're gonna wanna rush to it. Don't rush, it's not worth getting injured. Just take your time, be methodical, get down safely. And as far as this trip went, pretty good. I wish I would have brought a fly rod or even a spinning rod or anything. Could have done a little fishing. It was a little relaxing getaway. Tried some food out for you guys. If you saw, the Peak Refuel won it for me. I preferred it, except when it came to the breakfast one. It was a tie. The Mountain House blueberry granola was really good. I will give it to them. But if you're looking for backpackers food, I'd say Peak. More protein, and the flavor was just there. The flavor was so much better. That Stroganoff was amazing. But all in all, it is more expensive. I mean, backpacking food's backpacking food. But I thought maybe, you know, maybe you've seen the Peak and we're curious about trying it. And the mosquitoes are getting me. You were curious about trying it, and well, I say go for it. I'd say it's worth it. I'm still stuffed, but you know, it wasn't that long of a trip down. But you got to be careful. As always, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you've already subscribed, thanks again for watching. And until next time, Willder out.